Everybody is kung fu fighting. Your mind becomes fast as lightning.
Skadoosh! Hello, fellow cinema freaks, motion picture maniacs, and the like. I'm Brand the Bambi Man, and welcome to another Golden Ticket review. And it's time for a review of one of the first animated movies of 2016, Kung Fu Panda 3. The Kung Fu Panda trilogy has become one of the biggest animated franchises of the last few years, I should say, and in my opinion is the ultimate don't judge a book by its cover set of movies. On paper, the idea of a panda that knows martial arts and played by the lead member of Tenacious D is pretty silly. However, both of the predecessors to the third entry of the franchise demonstrated a great balance between hilarious humor, great drama, and fantastic animation sequences and fighting sequences as well. Is Panda 3 the next great entry in the franchise? Well, I'll tell you within the next few minutes. Living large and loving life, Po, played by Jack Black, realizes that he has a lot to learn if he's going to fulfill the next challenge from his beloved instructor Shifu, played by Dustin Hoffman. After reuniting with his long-lost father, played by Bryan Cranston, Po must transition from student to teacher and train a group of fun-loving, clumsy pandas to become martial arts fighters. Together, the Kung Fu Brethren unite to take on the evil Kat, played by J.K. Simmons, a supernatural warrior who becomes stronger with each battle. After seeing Kung Fu Panda 2, rarely have I seen a sequel to a predecessor that managed to top the original, aside from maybe Toy Story 2. I really did not know hard enough if this third entry could be any better than the two great movies that came before it. However, not only did Panda 3 not only manage to meet my expectations, I think it may be the best film of the entire series. Well, let's start with the plot. This is easily going to the most emotional places of the whole franchise. Po meeting his biological father, Mr. Ping, his adopted birth father, dealing with this new person in Po's life, and also Po having to face the facts and learn that he must now become a teacher, a kung fu master, as it were. This is all heavy stuff, but the masters at Dreamworks managed to not only handle it very well, but also managed to balance it out with a pretty witty script and also comedy. The first half of this movie is a lot like the film Hot Fuzz, with how many jokes it's throwing out, and great lines helping to move the plot along, as well as fantastic voice acting. Guys, this may be the best voice over work I've seen from Dreamworks and the cast of the Panda series thus far. Both Jack Black and Dustin Hoffman are wonderful, and you can really tell they own their roles as Po and Shifu, as they make you laugh, question, and even get emotional at times, as well as James Hong, who I give major props to as Mr. Ping, who in this movie is hit with new Father Cranston Bear, and yet still manages to get a few laughs and also get some great emotional scenes that I won't ruin for you here. The new voice cast is also equally excellent. Bryan Cranston plays Po's father Lee, and he is so lovable and funny and sympathetic that you will definitely want to bear hug him before the movie ends. The villain Kai, I will admit, is not as menacing as Gary Oldman Peacock from the last film, and you could almost sort of see him as a self-parody of other DreamWorks baddies of the past, but he does get some great big belly laughs, and it also helps that he's played by Academy Award-winning actor J.K. Simmons, who helps to give him a menacing yet still somehow bombastic vocal delivery. The animation in this is gorgeous. I swear there are certain points where the characters resemble classic Japanese-style paintings, and the backgrounds you can tell are heavily influenced by the artwork stylings of Chinese lore. I really give the filmmakers so much credit for being able to stay true to the style that they were going for with this type of kung fu movie, as it were. Guys, all I can say for the rest of this review is, if you have yet to see this movie or are hesitant because you don't think it's going to be as good as the first two, trust me, go and see it now. You will not regret it. It's emotional, funny, action-packed. It has pretty much everything people go to movies for. I give Panda 3 4.5 out of 5 stars. Embrace your inner dragon warrior, head to your local theater, and see why this movie is truly...